Hello there, good people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. 12:45 here in Dhaka right now. I had a kind of long day, and it was very stormy, a very lot of rain. So basically, I am actually very tired end of the day, and I was planning not to do reviews even today. So it would be a 2 days gap. Then I thought, no, I have to keep working. So here I am. I'm gonna just do the one video. I'm gonna do a short list of 10 fragrances, which I think in summer they project really well. So understand this. This is not the longest lasting fragrance list. Projection means how far a fragrance is throwing out. Like how far people can smell it. Sillage is something that the scent trail and stuff. So they have different terms in fragrance world. So longevity, sillage, projection, they are different things. Please do check out if you want to know more on those terms on Google them. Okay, so I have about 10 fragrances from different house, and these fragrances, from my opinion, from my experience, they really project well. That means once you initially apply, at least 1 to 2 hours they really project. People can smell your fragrance. That is one of the objectives when you use a fragrance, right? So if I sound a little bit tired, I look a little bit bashed, I will update you soon what work I'm busy with. I'm doing something important, part of my journey, and I will share with you soon, hopefully. Okay, so I don't have any honorable mention. Let's just go one by one. I hope I got 10 here. So first fragrance I'm going to show you from House of Rasasi. I'm bringing back Al Wisam Day. This fragrance is of epic proportions. If you do like Creed's Silver Mountain Water, this is a even more beautiful fragrance than that, and it's really long lasting too, not just projection. This fragrance, people can smell you when they go past like 6 7 10 feet away. If there is a little bit breeze going, this fragrance will really project a lot. So this fragrance is an all-rounder, very good performer. It's sweet, and it's got the tea note, the metallic note, but not as much as Silver Mountain Water. This fragrance, I think it's as good as Enteba by Rasasi. You can try that one as well, but I think in my personal opinion, this one, Daytime, is the name is apt for it. Al Wisam Purom Al Wisam Day, okay, by Rasasi. This is a fantastic projecting perfume for summer, daytime. Second fragrance, it's a no-brainer really, this fragrance. There's a lot of discussion. This is one of the most talked about fragrance in fragrance community, which is Armaf Club de Nuit Intense Man. So this fragrance, basically, it's Beast, okay, made in France. My version is 2021 or 2. New version, basically there's nothing, no worries that if you get 2021 it's really weak. No such thing. You spray on your shirt, and the thing is, you see how, if you ask around people, if you're in the office setup, gym, people can smell your fragrance very easily, because this one has excellent projection for at least the older versions used to get projection like 6 7 crazy hours. The newer one you can get 3 to 4 hours easy. You may not smell it, but people around you can, because once you apply the same fragrance so much, you go nose blind to it, right? So Club de Intense Man by Armaf, still a very strong contender. I really love this fragrance's performance. The smell, perhaps I have so many more new favorites, but this fragrance never failed to amaze me in the performance department. Armaf Club de Intense Man. Try that one out if you haven't. This is actually, if you already do not know, it's clone of Creed's Aventus. So number 8, I'm going to bring back one fragrance. I have a vintage version of this as well, mid-vintage, but this perfume, I'm just showing you the stronger one, okay? I do have the EDT, but I'm going to show you from House of Guerlain, Vetiver Extreme, okay? This fragrance, the beautiful green juice. This is an affordable perfume, okay? And I did suggest this, okay? Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, sorry about that. My phone was, messages were coming through. I usually do not mute now or turn off the net in there. So I was talking about Vetiver Extreme. Why am I suggesting after a long time is that this is an excellent winter choice. If you like Vetiver, it's really spicy Vetiver. It's really masculine, it's smoky, and the spices in this really makes it very strong for winter. But if you feel that you need more projection from Vetiver based perfume, this is actually a betterment on the original Vetiver, which is nice, citrusy, kind of a transparent Vetiver, less spice, more citrus, more green. This is green. This is really green, and this fragrance continues to project at least double the time of the EDT for me. And I'm seeing this in summertime experimentation. Winter time, it doesn't really project. It stays but doesn't project. Heat brings out the best of this perfume. So definitely it's a mature fragrance, Vetiver Extreme by Guerlain. Try it out. And this fragrance, it's about acquired taste, okay, but still very good performer nonetheless. Okay, number 7. Okay, so number 7, I'm going to show you a fragrance I bought recent times, and I wanted to update this. I will do a comparison video between this and a couple of other of its counterparts, which You'll see if you see what I'm if you see you'll know what I mean. This is a fragrance from House of Missoni. This is called Wave. Okay, and I got this. I am super happy about this in summertime. It's really long lasting. I mean, if you compare this with Versace Purum, which is similar to this, is similar to that, and also if you talk about Chanel Allure Sport, those fragrances, and then you check out this magnetic top. It's nothing to do with projection, but this fragrance really projects in high heat, lasts longer than Versace Purum, somewhere between that Versace and the Chanel. So this fragrance, if you have to spray a little bit more to get the best outcome of it. I'm just telling you straightforward. If you spray just once and you complain it doesn't last, that's your fault. Okay, apply more on this one because this is a freshy aquatic citrusy perfume with a lot of sweetness at the base. Missoni's Wave, high heat projection is fantastic. Okay, you go two side of your shoulder, back of your neck. Do not put on your neck in the high heat because it may burn. Sometimes it does that for me. Maybe one on your chest, okay, and both arms. Arms are fine, okay. Missoni's Wave is my number 7. Number 6, I'm gonna bring back a fragrance. It's one of my favorite perfume for summer. This is called Bvlgari Aqua Marina. In this line, 3 of them are beasts, okay. Actually 4. The Aqua Atlantic, Aqua Mara, Aqua Marine Tonic, and the Marine, okay. The other 2, Aqua and Aqua Tonic, Bvlgari Aqua Purum Tonic, those are like okay, but performance from this is just through the roofs. And the smell wise, I prefer this because of the neroli and all that. This perfume projection, people can smell you around in the summer's time. This fragrance, if you go by the sea, if you go by the office, like not go by the office, you definitely have to enter the office, otherwise you'll get fired. But if you're in the office, people definitely smell you. The further dry down is also very nice. It does project like 3-4 hours really well. Longevity is very good, 7 hours easily. Okay, Bvlgari Aqua Marina, always I would say hidden gem. People don't mention it as much as it's supposed to get. Okay, so we have 5 left. Let me show you underrated another one. This fragrance I'm giving some love because nobody does. YSL Kouros Silver. I hope this line is not entirely taken down because Kouros and Body Kouros I heard are discontinued. Those things are not confirmed in Bangladesh because I still can see them here and there, but Kouros, it's getting rare and prices have jumped $20 up from what it used to be. Okay, just give you a hint. So the Kuro Silver, even if you know Kouros, you do not know this one highly likely unless you are in the game for a long time. This can be an excellent replacement or daytime version of Versace Eros. Simply the green apple, the mint, the sweetness, it's got tonka heavy. It starts off a bit fresh but then really sweet. So that's what gives that projection. You know, people smell you from far. Versace Eros stop performing after 4 hours. This one continues to go 7-8 hours. Okay, that's why it's underrated. The projection from this, I can smell. Someone apply this on their hand, I can smell this from at least 10 to 12 feet. Okay, so projection is fantastic for first 2 hours to an hour half. Okay, Kuro Silver is one of my favorite fragrance for projection in the summer. Really underrated. So we have 4 left. Let's go one by one. Number 4, I'm gonna go an obvious one, YSL EDP. Many will argue this is not a summer freshie. Like this is the, you can say this is a summer fragrance, but in a way I prefer this freshie in winter. Okay, honestly speaking, because the sweetness in this is very intense. Performance is intense. The whole line of it. This is the longest lasting and the most all-rounding perfume. Okay, the EDT is okay. Fresh is very nice for summer, and there have a few other ones I do like. The Absolute or the Perfume version I did not like that much. Didn't do anything for me. EDP, if you can get the older bottle which doesn't say EDP here or the Perfume, these fragrances are beast. The newer ones okay, not bad, but projection, this thing projects all day. I don't know how. Dior Sauvage for performance is good, but this one is granddaddy of the all blue fragrances for performance. Check it out. It will take down Bleu de Chanel. Bam. You know, YSL EDP. It's a no-brainer. It's a simple scent, kind of spicy apple blue. Yeah, nice little fragrance, but I do get bored of it sometimes. But projection is excellent. YSL EDP. So let me show you the niche side. I always mix up the niche and designer sometime nowadays just to show you a little bit variation. People want a little bit more up class. I don't have that huge collection, but let me show you nonetheless. This next fragrance, many of you know, this is your secret weapon, I know, for layering, as well as this fragrance projects like crazy. You are like, yeah, I smell nice. Yeah, I know. Because people know, even though it's invisible, it's a second skin, this fragrance lasts all day. On the shirt, you can smell it the next 3 days. Okay, that's the power of this perfume. This is called Molecule 01, or you can get Escentric 01, but I think Molecule 01 is good enough. This is a very simple scent. Okay, woody, amber, kind of like a scent, and nothing much to it. At first, it smells like just simple alcohol, But the property of this perfume is you go nose blind to it, around you, whole day, people will be like, man, your fragrance is too strong. You'll be like, what? I can't smell. I can barely smell anything, right? In that way, this is funny, but if you have this, you already have a secret weapon. You layer this with any perfume which has weak performance. This is going to enhance that perfume performance by 3 times more. There's no science behind it or maths, but I'm just giving you a rough idea. Let's say Versace Purum and this, you layer together. Versace Purum will continue to push, more than 3-4 hours easily, okay? So this one on its own, I would suggest, is a great fragrance, okay? It's kind of boring, I will admit, like Bvlgari's Tiger. Great fragrance, but kind of boring at times. But this perfume, man, whoever wear this, when I'm around them, I cannot breathe, okay? Because they are projecting, okay? Number 3 is Molecule 01 by Escentric Molecules. So let me show you 2 of my most favorite perfumes at this current moment for summer. From the niche side, I spent big bucks on these, and these fragrances are worth the money if you are in the game for some time. It's not worth the money if you are in your designer, you're enjoying them, more power to you. Keep enjoying whatever you like. You don't have to buy these perfumes, but ultra, uber performance, crazy performance, those terms, like projection is crazy through the roofs. You hear those, you're like, oh, okay, that's not bad. I want that, some of that. But if you have the deep pockets, you can get these too. Okay. Number 1 is going to be very obvious, but number 2, maybe not. Okay. Number 2, I'm going to show you 40 Knots by Xerjoff. Just yesterday, I saw in one Filipino group, only one Filipino group, Frag Revolution PH, I think. Some of my brothers are there. One of the ladies thinks I don't like things. Fingerprint, no, I don't like them. Such a beautiful, stunning bottle, isn't it? All these bottles are so pretty. So this is known as an aquatic, woody, ambery kind of a fragrance, which some say more aquatic. I can smell the saltiness of ambergris sort of vibe, but it gets more to the LDDM, Low Desert de Moroccan by Tower Perfumes. That sort of vibe. Imagine walking by the beach, the sand, it's kind of cool, and the night kind of cooling down. You can hear the ocean, and you smell some wooden logs that soak some of the salty water. This is the smell. Full moon, it's such a beautiful, stunning perfume. Such a mysterious fragrance. I believe there's rose in there, but more like a gothic rose. This fragrance, forget about it. Performance, projection, one of the longest. Xerjoffs are all fantastic on most part for performance. This is like for a freshie. Fresh amber, fresh woody scent. This fragrance is just mind-blowing, okay? Try this stuff. Sample it, definitely do not blind buy, okay? 40 Knots by Xerjoff, number 2. We are now at number 1. I'm glad that it's not going over 15 minutes, hopefully. Oh man, don't break, okay? Don't fight. It's my fault though. Anyway, so number 1. I stand by this fragrance, okay? I say this is my new signature scent. Not over Dior intense, but it took that place, top spot. I have a lot of other perfumes that I bought, designer niche. But what am I always looking at when I want to impress people, when I want to throw out my perfume performance? This stuff, okay? You can get Frederic Malle Promise, but that's a winter perfume, okay? There are many fragrances from this house. Master Vajor. You can go, what's the other one? Floral one, Carnal Flower. Or you can go the Tube Rose Heavy. What's that other one? Then they have Iris Pudra. They have some of the Mediterranean, line. Many of the fragrances like Portrait of a Lady, they are fantastic. Performance, I really feel they put some good stuff in there that lasts forever, project forever. And when you pay big bucks for 100 ml like this, you feel satisfied, you get the quality. So this fragrance is not for everybody, I'm not suggesting, but that attention that you want from your skin, mark my word, not just your shirt. This fragrance, definitely, nonetheless, 4 or 5 days on shirt, but this fragrance, if you want on your skin, you want it to project, just put this on and see. Next day, you wake up and see. Even after shower, you see. Still projecting. Still can smell it. That's the power of Synthetic Jungle by Frederic Malle. That's my number 1 today. And these are some of my Beast Mode fragrances. Obviously not the ever Beast Mode. I have Hachivat. I have a lot of other perfumes that, like some of the Manceras I didn't show today. But sometimes, I rotate fragrances. So for people to suddenly remember or update, because perhaps you have forgotten about this perfume, right? Thank you so much for watching. I'll go upload this and then I'm just going to go take a nice sleep. Tomorrow I have some very important things to do. Thank you so much for all your love. Love you so much. Keep watching and keep supporting. If possible, I always nowadays say, subscribe to the channel to help me grow and give me a thumbs up if you like my work. See you soon. Take care. Love you. Take care. Bye-bye.